Okay, we'll go to the next slide. This is the third slide we are going to do now. Question number 7. 2 up to 6 we have completed already. Solve for x square plus 2x plus 1 equal to 0. So again here there are two things. One is factorization and another one is solving through the equation formula. So again factoring, how to do this constant term 1 you take, and 1 is again nothing but 1 into 1. You don't have any other factors here. So here you can see that this is plus. Because this is a plus sign, the middle term should have the sum of the two factors. So sum of the two factors 2 is matching. So we can still do it without using formula directly. So write down this. And now here 1 and 1. Then you can see that it is like sum of the both are positive here. So you don't have to put negative here. Therefore x is equal to minus 1. Here also you get the same thing. Therefore there is only one answer, which is x equal to minus 1. Again, when you substitute these things in the values, like a equal to 1 x square coefficient, b equal to 2 x coefficient, and c equal to 1. Substitute that in these values and then you can see that you are getting again minus 1. Okay, so equation has one root, because you can directly say this also. B square minus 4ac, when you substitute here, you are going to get 0 as a value. That's what you are getting it. Therefore, you will have only one value. Next. Question number 8. Again the same thing, just solve this. You have this equation given in this form, so bring this x inside, so then this x square plus 2x plus 2, that is what is an equation. Again this is a quadratic equation. Take the constant term 2 and then take the factors here 1 and 2 positive, therefore sum of the 2 should be in the middle, because it is not 3. 1 plus 2 should be 3 here, so definitely you are now going to get the normal. Factorization is not possible, you may not get a real root also. So we'll go for the formula here. So substitute the values again. A equals what, x square coefficient is 1, b equals 2 and c equals 2. Substitute those values here and you can see that you are getting a negative value here. So when you get a negative value, this is a complex root. You don't, as it was already discussed, so you will not get a real value here. So plus or minus again you have, but you will have a complex value here. So we can also solve it in fact you can also solve it in this way. Minus 1 and 4 you can take it out, that will become 2 minus 1 divided by 2. So 2 will get cancelled. This is like minus 1 plus or minus root of minus 1. Still it is not a real root. So therefore real number, it's not possible here. Okay. So those things over now. Whatever the solution, what different types of solution and how to apply the formula and how to factorize that, we have seen that. So now we are going to see how we are going to convert a sentence, given sentence. How do you form an equation using this? Whether it is a quadratic equation or linear or cubic, that depends on the sentence given here. So we will have to see that. So a person brought a certain number of oranges for rupees 70. So number of oranges is not mentioned, so let me consider the number of oranges as some variable. Number of oranges, let me take it as x. Normal way of taking is x is much easier compared to other values. And given that this was purchased for 70 rupees. It's not that each is 70, this was purchased for 70. If the price of each orange, okay, now you are going for the price of each orange. So what is each orange cost here? Each orange will cost you how much? You just have to see which one you're going to divide. Here, in case if I say there are 2 oranges which is costing 70, you know that 1 orange will cost only 35. So that is nothing. If there are 10 oranges which is costing 70, then each will cost 7. So that you get it only when you divide this by the quantity. The total amount by quantity will give you the rate of each orange. Okay. And now what is given here is, if the price of the orange was too less. So what is the price of the orange per orange? We are going to see each one. Each orange, if you see, you have seen that the price is nothing but 70 by x is the price of each orange. And now you are going to have 2 less, so subtract 2 from this. This is going to be the price. You are imagining that if the price of each orange was 2 less, he would have bought how much more? X more. So in that case, this will be the price of each orange. And how much he would have got? He got X, but now this time if the price is less, he is going to buy 4 more for the same amount, right? So for the same amount is, what is the amount here? Amount is nothing but 70. That's it. So now you are going to solve this using this. You first solve this one. 70 minus 2x whole divided by x it's not equal to, it's again multiplication of x plus 4, which is equal to 70. So take the x to the other side, then therefore this is going to be 70 minus 2x into x plus 4 equals 70x. Now multiply this. 70x, 70 into x is 70x plus 70 to 4 is 280 minus 2x square, multiplying these two, and this if you multiply, minus 8x equals 70x. So we can cancel the 70x and 70x here. The balance, whatever you have, I'll write according to this ax square plus bx plus c the same way. So what I will do is, because this is equal to 0 now, I can change the signs here. So I'll multiply the entire thing into minus, so this will be like 2x square plus 8x minus 280 equal to 0. And now you have this, remove this 2 also, x square plus 4x minus 140 equal to 0. Normal way which I used to do, 140 you write it and try to take, because it is negative, the difference of the 2 should be 4. So which 2 if you take, it will be 4, like 14 and 10. I am directly writing it because it's easy to write, because 4 is there and the difference of the 2 factors should be 4. So I am taking 14 and 10. So we'll write this one. X 1 is going to be 14, the other is going to be 10. So for the sign here is positive, therefore this is going to be positive, this is going to be negative. So from this we can say x is equal to minus 14 or plus 10. So you know it is a real value, actually you can't have anything in negative, therefore the answer is x is equal to 10. Find the number of oranges is brought, the answer is 10. That's it. We'll see in the next class.